Hey, good afternoon. Russell of Hotels going live just for a couple of minutes. You guys know how I do it. I do it Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's called the daily check-in. That's what this is. So hope you guys are doing well. Was the weekend good? Hope the weekend was good. I know here in LA, the weekend was good, but it wasn't as sunny or as warm as that maybe we're kind of used to. In fact, today it's a little more overcast. I don't know what they call it. Is in June it's called June gloom. I don't know what it's called in May. I don't know. Cloudy May? I don't know. Mundane May? I don't know. But anyway, happy Moan Day to you. I said happy Moan Day, because people like, oh, I gotta go back to work, so they're moaning and groaning on Monday. You know what I mean? But it's happy Monday, but for the people that don't like Mondays, it's like, oh, it's Moan Day. I gotta get up and go to work. Anyway, I do this daily check-in. Did I say Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? And then I also do on air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about, right? So that comes on every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. So that will be tomorrow, but we're not on tomorrow yet. We're on Monday now, and I do this daily check-in, and I normally have a topic and all that stuff, and I'm gonna get to that. But you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to give a shout out to somebody a couple of weeks ago because they got a new position, and that is Mariles Krok, right? That's our girl Mariles, right? She used to be with Visit Anaheim. She is now with Sacramento CVB, or Sacramento's DMO. She's the new Chief Sales and Service Officer there. So if you did not know that she got a new position, I mean, give Mariles a call and say, hey, congratulations. So congratulations to Miss Mariles Krok. I forgot to mention that because she's a friend of the show. She's been on the show several times, and something tells me that she'll probably be on the show, coming up because we got to celebrate this, right? We have to celebrate it, and I have no better way to celebrate than to have her come on, talk about the new role, and all that stuff. So, and I don't think people understand what they get when they hire certain people, right, that have that certain energy, right? I mean, it energizes everything. It energizes the destination, not just that office, but the whole destination, because people love Mariles, okay? People love Mariles, and people want to go where Mariles is, right? So, and I always say this about salespeople, good salespeople, okay? They become synonymous with whatever they're representing. If like Mariles is representing now Sacramento, right? And they become synonymous with that, especially good salespeople. And she's a great salesperson, right? Of course, she's the chief sales officer of Sacramento now, right? So there you go. So, but what I'm trying to say is, a good salesperson will become synonymous with the organization that they work for. So when you think about them, you think about the organization. When you think about the organization, you'll think about them. All right. So it goes hand in hand. So Mariles is one of those people. Of course, we got used to her being in Anaheim for I think about 7 years or something like that. But now, hey, Anaheim's gone. Now Sacramento. So just like I said, just congratulate Mariles if you have not. If you didn't know and you heard it from me, like, oh my God, Russell just told me that you just, oh my God, okay, that's fine too, right? But no, I think she put it out to at least on LinkedIn. So I'm on LinkedIn, live here on LinkedIn, as well as X and as well as YouTube. So I'm shouting it out because, like I said, she's a good friend and we love Mariles. So there you go. So once again, congratulations to Mariles Krok for being the new Chief and Sales Service Officer at, is it called Visit Sacramento? Sacramento CVB? I can't remember. Sacramento, okay, whatever. So, but no, she's going to do well, just like she does well wherever she goes. So there you go. So, okay, so I normally have a topic, and the topic for the day is, every now and then I'll push the envelope. I don't know if I'm pushing the envelope on this one today. Probably not. I'm just joking. I want ratings, right? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Before I get to that point, I forgot to put up the comments because it's all about engagement, right? This daily check-in as well as on air with Russell of Hotels is all about engagement. I encourage people to say where you are. I'm tuning in from LA or Scottsdale, Arizona, or Timbuktu, wherever the heck you are. We want to know, or at least I want to know. You don't have people who say we want to know, and there's only one person in the company. Okay, now I want to know. It's only me, right? I do all this, right? So it's me. So I want to know where people are. If you're there, please feel free to just reach out and just say, hey, you can type it in your comment section because the comments are open. Just say, hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. Hey, ROH, Russell of Hotels. Screw you. What the hell are you talking about? Whatever you want to say it, and I'll put it on the screen in real time so the whole world can see your comments, okay? So, but anyway, let me get to the thing because, these don't have to be that long. I just kind of make them wordy because I want to. And yeah, I have my Alabama Crimson Tide sweatshirt on today. I got relatives that go to Alabama, University of Alabama. And not to mention, I'm a huge football fan of Alabama. So just in case you did not know that, yeah, I'm from California. Yeah, this and that, whatever. But I love good football, and they got good quality football in the SEC, predominantly from the Alabama, University of Alabama. So there you go. Because I know someone will ask him, what is he doing with an Alabama shirt on? Yeah, because my cousin bought this for me, right? She goes to University of Alabama. In fact, she's graduating next year. Yeah, next year. So there you go. I may be going. I've never been there. I've never been to University of Alabama. So maybe I'll make it out there. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Anyway, I don't know how I got on that. But hey, the topic for today is, and it's gonna be a real quick one, things often overlooked when booking via third-party sites. First of all, people were like, what is a third-party site? Expedia, Hotels.com, Priceline, those are third parties, right? Anything that's booked outside of the hotel is a third party, okay? You got to go through someone else to book within that hotel. I don't know why people do it, but hey, it's out there and people do it, right? No, I know exactly why they do it. I used to be, when I worked on property, Expedia was my first, I want to say, back in 2004, that's when Expedia first came out, right? So my hotel at that time was the it's now the Hyatt, but it was the Radisson LAX, and it's a big box hotel, 600 plus rooms, right? So our job is to fill up the hotel, right? So this person by the name of what's his name, Butch Mosby, came in. He was a representative of Expedia, and he said, hey, we got this new thing that basically you can turn it on and turn it off when you need it. It's just like a water spout spigot, turn it on and turn it out, whatever. So that was our introduction to Expedia, right? So if we didn't sell rooms out particular night, we would give Expedia an allotment of rooms, and they would sell them for us. They didn't sell all of them all the time, but for the most part, they would sell. We would give them 10 rooms. They would sell probably 8 or 9 of those rooms, right? And then it got better and better and better. But what it does is kind of dilute the rate of the hotel because you're selling them you're giving them to Expedia for an extremely discounted rate. And what Expedia does is basically mark them up. Of course, that's how they make their money, and they do a good job of that, right? But what it does is the guest is sometimes misinformed about it because maybe the guest does not educate themselves on what, booking a third party, what that actually means. So today I'm just gonna, just kind of throw out some things that, things that are overlooked. When a guest that normally books direct with a hotel, then all of a sudden, okay, we're gonna use a third party site. These are things that can be overlooked. I'm not saying they are overlooked. They can be overlooked from time to time, okay? So room preferences and availability. Okay, well, before I get to that, when booking through a third-party site like Expedia or Hotels.com, guests often overlook several important aspects that can affect their overall experience. Here are some of those key things that guests might not consider. You may forget about it, and you may not even know. Number one is room preference and availability. The specific room types, guests might not get the specific room type they want. The type of view or the type of bedding, like one king, one king or two queens or whatever, two doubles, whatever the heck it is. As hotels often allocate less desirable rooms to third-party bookings. Did you hear what I just said? Hotels often allocate less desirable rooms to third-party bookings. That's reality, right? You didn't book through them, you booked through a third party. So they're going to give you the rooms that they don't want to give their regular guests, the people that are loyalty members, right? So they're going to give you the least desirable rooms. That's what they're going to do. I know that happens. It happens all the time. You go right now and they'll do that, right? So they'll give you the one next to the elevator that makes all the noise, or the ice machine. The one that's all the way down near the stairwell. You know what I mean? That's a million miles away from the elevator. Those are the rooms that you'll get. Okay, the least desirable rooms. Those are the ones that you get. Remember that the front desk, they what do you call it? They what's the word I'm trying to look for? When they're blocking rooms, they don't block the rooms until the day of. Okay, so a lot of people say, oh, well, I made my reservation, a month ago. They don't block the rooms until the day of arrival. Okay, and they block the ones, the loyalty members first, and then other people that didn't book through a third party, they'll block those rooms. Then they'll block it. Sometimes they will. Then they'll block the least desirable rooms for the third party. They leave those for the third party people. Expedia, hotels.com. Ask anybody. If you don't believe me, that's fine. But hey, I'm Russell Hotels. Of course I know this. I used to work in a hotel. Come on. Trust me on this one. So room requests, special requests may not be honored or communicated effectively to the hotel, just so you know. Number 2, loyalty program benefits, missing points. Guests may not earn loyalty points for stays through a third party. So that's kind of hit and miss. And sometimes the third party say that you'll still get the points, but no, it's up to the hotel to get the points. Expedia does not own the hotels, right? They're a third party. Okay? Just so you know, they're a third party booking system or booking company. Just because you book through them does not ensure that you're going to get your points. 9 out of 10 times you won't get them. So that's why you book direct, okay? So there you go. Perks and upgrades. Loyalty program benefits such as room upgrades, free breakfast, or late checkout are often not available for third-party bookings. These are things you didn't think about, right? Cancellation and refund policies. Strict policies. Third-party sites often have stricter cancellations and refund policies compared to booking directly with the hotel. Limited flexibility. Someone's calling me. That's okay. Changes to the booking, such as date modifications, may be more difficult or incur additional fees. So you have to, if you book through a third party, you have to call the third party or email them. I'm not even sure how that even works. But you got to contact their customer service in order to change your booking. Okay. If you call the hotel, they're going to look and see that, oh, you booked through a third party. You have to call them to take care of it because that's how you initially made your reservation, right? So if you made your reservation with the hotel, you booked direct, then yeah, everything is with the hotel. But if you book through a third party, they're going to refer you to Expedia, hotels.com, Priceline, whatever the heck it is. That's what they're going to refer you to. Okay, so just remember that as well. Number 4, hidden fees and charges. Hidden fees and charges. Resort fees. Guests may not be aware of additional charges like resort fees, parking fees, or other surcharges that are not included in the initial price. Taxes. The final price on a third-party site may not include all taxes and fees, leading to unexpected costs at check-in or check-out. So yeah, remember those things are included, right? I mean, you have to know that, okay, there's a resort fee. Okay, sometimes on the third-party sites they mention that. A lot of times they don't. Okay, so then when you're checking in or checking out, you're like, well, the rate was $129 and I'm paying like damn near $200. Yeah, because there's some fees on top of it. Well, first of all, there's taxes, so you should know the taxes. But sometimes, even on the, I'll say this, even on the hotel sites, sometimes the resort fee or whatever they call it, service fee, amenity fee, may not be like right there in your face where you see it, right? A lot of times they're getting better at showing you that stuff, but even at the hotel, they don't do a good job of showing that, okay? So, but ask questions. You got to call the hotel and ask them. Make sure you ask them. A lot more hotels are having the service fees, the resort fees, amenity fees, whatever they call them. They're adding that as well, okay? So just make sure we know, regardless if you book through a third party or direct with the hotel. Just make sure you know what you're getting into. And then what was the next one? Did I do customer service and support? Yeah, customer service and support. Limited support. If issues arise, guests may have to deal with the third-party site's customer service. That's exactly what you have to do, which can be less responsive and less capable of resolving specific hotel-related problems. Delayed communication as well. Communication between the third party and the hotel can be slow, leading to delays in addressing guest concerns or special requests. So there you go. And then accuracy of information, outdated information. Third party sites may not always have the most up to date information about the hotel's amenities, renovations, or policies. Misleading listings. Photos could be old. I've seen this. I run into this time and time again where the photos are not the same photos of the hotel. They're like the original photos. The hotel's like 20 years old, and they're still showing the same photos. Now that could be an issue with the hotel as well. So shame on the hotel for not communicating to the third parties and let them know that, hey, we have new photos. Can we send you these new photos so you can upload them onto your site for our, specifically for our hotel. So that could be the issue of the hotel not letting them know, but it's both of those parties' problem. Why didn't they do that? Because why should you be penalized for that, right? So just make sure you know all the things that can happen if you do book through, or things that you may overlook when you book through a third party, okay? You know how to remedy the situation? Just book direct. Just go whatever hotel that you're booking, just book it direct. You know what I use the third parties for? I use them as a reference because everything is kind of aggregated where you can see which hotels you want to stay in. And I just take that information, like which hotels are close to here or whatever hotels are in that area, and I see which one has the best rate for me, and then I'll just go to the site and book. So I use it as a reference. So I do use the third parties, but I use them as a reference only. I have never booked through a third party. Okay, and I'm Russell of Hotels, right? So I've done it all, right? But I've never booked through a third party. And I'm always a loyalty member. I don't care what hotel it is. I'm going to be a loyalty member. It doesn't cost anything. All it takes is a couple minutes to do it. Boop. And you're a member, give you a number, and you go, right? You keep it pushing. So my suggestion is book direct, be a loyalty member. If that's Hilton Honors, if that's Bonvoy with Marriott, if that's World of Hyatt, if that's IHG, if that's whoever else is out there, just become a loyalty member. And another piece of advice, and what was that? I just had it, now I just forgot. It has to do with prepaid bookings, okay? I don't do that. It may be a cheaper option. You go to the hotel site, right? You go to book direct, and it asks you to prepay. You're going to get a cheaper price if you prepay. Only do that if you're 100% sure that you're not going to have to change that reservation. Because if you have to change the reservation, then they're going to make you jump through some hoops. They're going to charge you more. Why not pay an extra couple of dollars now and then have the flexibility of changing if you need to, cancel if you need to. You can cancel and change up to 24 hours before you're supposed to arrive for your stay, right? So why not do that? So do the flexible option. Don't do the prepaid whatever. Hotels do that because they want money in the bank, right? They want to, okay, we collected X amount of dollars. Yeah, we'll give you a couple of dollars out, but yeah, that's what they do. They want to have some reserve there. No, don't help out the hotel in that respect. Help out yourself and do the flexible, pay a couple extra dollars, do the flexible rate, okay? And if you do that, you'll be glad. I mean, you'll be thanking me, okay? So anyway, I think that's it. That is it. So hopefully that was some good information for you. And the hotel I was showing today is the Moxie Hotel, downtown LA. Any questions at all about what I talked about anything that maybe I didn't talk about, or maybe things I talked about in the past? Feel free to reach out to me. My email is right there, russell@russellofhotels.com. You can go to my website, which is russellofhotels.com, and my phone number is there. So if you have questions at all, you can feel free to give me a call. You can chat it up. You can ask questions real time, or if you can, you can email me, or you can instant message me on any of the social media platforms which I'm on. That's X, that's YouTube, that's Facebook, that's LinkedIn, that's TikTok, that's everything under the sun. I think I'm on at least 5 different platforms. So feel free to reach out because I'm accessible 100%. Okay. So if you try to contact me, you say, hey, I tried to contact you and I couldn't get a hold of you. No, you didn't try. You didn't even try because like I said, I'm on every social media platform. I just gave you my email. I said, go to my website and find my phone number. Who else is doing that? Okay. Anyway, that is it. You guys have a great day. Once again, tomorrow, On Air with Russell of Hotels comes on at 1 o'clock PST. That means in Pacific time. I'm in LA. So yeah, tomorrow's show, I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about, but just know there's going to be fire. It's going to be lit. It's going to be all that stuff. Okay. So anyway, until tomorrow, happy Monday. And as always, hold on one second. As always,